Hello guys, so this is day 19 of Product Hunt, and so here in this channel we review new products every day and try to understand what's setting them apart, and like what's the technology behind them and what we can learn from them. So starting with summary, instantly summarize any article or web page in one click. I think that this is related to some kind of AI or text summarization. Let's listen to the video. Okay, I think so. I should lose these AirPods.
Problem that we're solving. The internet is full of incredible information, but people are overloaded. There's simply too much to read and not enough time to read it all. We built Summary to simplify that information so that you can cut through the noise, filter out what's not relevant, and spend time reading only what matters to you. Summary is an AI-powered reading assistant that summarizes articles, newsletters, blog posts, and more. You can use Summary to read the highlights first and then decide whether or not to read the whole thing. So let me show you, starting with the Summary Chrome extension. So here's an article from The Atlantic. You can scroll down and see it's pretty long. I actually did the math. This would take 35 minutes to read. It's called How to Want Less. The secret to satisfaction has nothing to do with achievement, money, or stuff. This is the perfect example of something I want to read the highlights of first to make sure that it's relevant before investing that time reading the whole thing. So I have the Summary Chrome extension installed. I can come down here, highlight the widget, and see that I can save 30 minutes by reading the highlights first. Tap that, and the AI summary is generated. Now I can spend just a few minutes reading these highlights and then decide whether or not to read the whole thing. So that happened pretty quick. Let me share a little bit about what happened behind the scenes. Our AI analyzed this 6,000 word essay, broke it into sections based on the different themes within the essay, and then identified the key idea from each theme, and that's what serves as these headers. It then identified the most important parts from the rest of these thematic sections, and then created bullets to give you that additional detail. If you had asked a human to summarize this and they did a good job, this is exactly what it would look like. So that's how Summary works on Chrome, but there's more. You can use Summary virtually anywhere that you encounter text. Let me show you. Here's Summary for Slack. And this is an example of something that happens frequently at companies, where someone will share a link in a channel and expect the rest of the channel to read that link. Unfortunately, everybody's busy and don't necessarily have the time to read those links. But now with Summary, what you can do is come over here to the More Actions menu and tap Get Summary. And so Summary replies in a thread with the highlights. And just like on Chrome, the summary is formatted to include the headers and then key ideas so you can get the gist of the article in a fraction of the time. That's how Summary works for Slack. But there's more. Summary works on mobile too. After you've installed the Summary mobile app, all you do is use the Share menu to generate summaries of links. Let's look at my Pocket reading list, for example. Here's an article from A16Z on Web3 that looks interesting. If I scroll down, it looks like it would take quite a bit to read. So this is a good example of something I'd want to read the highlights of first. So what I'll do is I'll tap Share, and then Share Via to access the Share menu, and then I just tap Summary, and the summary is generated. I can read the highlights and cross this off the list.
Okay, cool. I think so. I get this, but I wonder why it has not been done by anyone yet. So this is a pretty common technique used in NLP tasks. So and I still don't get why no one has done this. So the only thing which I feel might be missing from here is uh, like these summaries are also like big. Okay, so sometimes, and how do we trust that these summaries are actually definitive of all the ideas? So that kind of satisfaction for the person to know that okay, this summary tool is working as they want. This is something which they were, and I think so they can scale it on video also. Run. Awesome product. So next we have Next we have a Tula mic, portable USB mic and audio recorder for podcasters and musicians. Okay, so this is a product about. Nice. It is studio quality USB-C microphone. That's awesome. Awesome. Your browser is the new operating system. This is nice. This is nice. Let me just cloud computer. Okay. So yeah, wait a second, I just have something going on here. This is awesome. So like many a times we are limited by the hardware limitations of our personal PC when working on these products, but never install can really power us, enables people to stream applications over the web. Nice. latency problems. I want to try this. Change the way you run apps. Now installing supercharges your favorite apps with lightning fast internet speeds and powerful computing. Yeah, apps like PyCharm or something like that, like lacks a lot when we use them if, over the bigger workloads. Browse at up to. This is awesome. Like even having Jupyter notebooks run like would be a very big thing. This is awesome, yaar. I'm so much impressed. Get more out of your investors and advisors. Okay, well.
Hey, Product Hunt. This is Brian Murray, co-founder.
Not listening to this out. Keyban helps founders and teams get more out of their investors and advisors by making it easy to surface what they need and even easier for investors to contribute. Okay, then investing into sales reps. Nice. Awesome. So what they are doing is creating reports for the investors to work on. Story. It's powered by a community. Customize agreements. Engage your supporters. This is awesome. So actually it is a well planned stuff which they are bringing on the table. So that's what brings them more relevance to the community. So like this tool seems very much well researched on the whole plethora of tools that are available to investors and advisors. This is awesome. It bridges investors and advisors to the product, I think so. Yeah, that's the thing which I understood. Build full stack apps better and faster than everyone else. Okay, serverless cloud.
Tabs or spaces, monorepos or multi-repos, Fetch or Axios. Developers like us get bogged down by these debates all the time, but the choice between front-end and back-end development is no longer a difficult decision. Just do both. Introducing Serverless Cloud, the most productive full-stack developer platform you'll ever use. Serverless Cloud lets you build APIs, EDAs, SSGs, SPAs, SSRs, and whatever other acronyms you can think of, all fused together into a hyper-productive, completely unified developer experience that makes SpaceX rockets look slow. Our lightweight CLI has everything you need to build, test, share, and deploy your full-stack applications. And Serverless Cloud is incredibly flexible no matter what you want to build. Deploy a front end, or don't. Deploy a backend, or don't. Deploy your front end and back end separately, or create multiple backends. Use tabs or spaces, it's completely up to you. Serverless Cloud lets you combine all your awesome maker skills to create beautiful, modern cloud applications. Design skills are still on you. Serverless Cloud gives you all the power of the cloud, but at the speed of local. Write code in your favorite IDE, and it instantly syncs to your very own isolated developer sandbox. Plus, you can run local front-end dev servers side by side with your back-end code, giving you a blazing fast feedback loop without messy local mocking. API and SDK calls are seamlessly proxied to your production-compatible sandbox, giving you a high-fidelity development environment that gets completely out of your way. And you literally just write code. Lots of people say that, but we actually mean it. No YAML or JSON config files, no complex infrastructure setup, and no complicated build tooling or frameworks to patch together. Just code how you code, and we'll take care of the rest. Simply write your business logic in JavaScript or TypeScript using our intuitive SDK. Create APIs and scheduled tasks, interact with data and storage, and build event-driven applications using asynchronous custom events or with our built-in data and storage listeners. Serverless Cloud then automatically provisions the cloud infrastructure needed to host and scale your application. It's not magic, it's computer science, plus years of experience building, securing, and scaling distributed serverless applications. It's best practices as a service. And that's just the beginning. You can extend your Serverless Cloud apps by connecting to your favorite SaaS services. Use our encrypted parameters to safely store secrets, and then they're all just a fetch or Axios call away. When you're ready to show off what you've got, Serverless Cloud's built-in workflows give you ultimate flexibility and control. Type share to create preview builds for stakeholders and colleagues, or use deploy to share your work with the world. Plus, we automatically build your front ends and deploy them to our global CDN. And managing your application shouldn't be a hassle. The Serverless Cloud dashboard gives you a single pane of glass to view metrics and logs, access and update data, manage your storage, and even interact with your live APIs. So whether you're a solo developer, a multinational enterprise, or anywhere in between, Serverless Cloud provides the flexibility, security, and scalability to meet the unique needs of your applications. And since Serverless Cloud is backed by AWS serverless technology, you can scale from 0 to thousands of requests per second without breaking a sweat. Visit serverless.com/cloud to sign up for your free account and start building full stack apps better and faster than everyone else.
This is very awesome. Introducing a new unmatched full stack developer experience. So, like what they are bringing to the table is like some kind of API which helps us do everything which you can imagine in full stack space, and bringing that and making good APIs out of them, so that we can work stream like seamlessly through them. Like it's a complicated thing which they are doing, but I want to understand. So let's you build better and faster than anyone else. Zero config backends with APIs. Then run front-end framework like React alongside your backend code in a unified developer experience with instant deployments. Nice. Simple unified quick CLI for both your front-end and backend. Okay. Full feature dashboards to manage. So I just hope that they are like providing all of the customization that developer need at a later stage. Like you can start using this at an early stage, but what if you realize some functionalities are not present here? What do they do then? Yeah. So this is awesome. I can't wait to experience more. There are a lot of things which these people are making like every day. So I'm just amazed by the kind of work that is happening in this field, in like making the developers' life easy. Everyone seems to make like some app which makes developers' lives easy. So I have been introduced to this field very recently. Like how can we make developers' lives easy? Like as if like it's very important, and like I'm very much happy by knowing that okay, people do think about this. Yeah, awesome. UI kit crafted by professionals. This is awesome. So this is Figma based, right? Figma, Adobe XD, download free UI kit, web design. Awesome. Very useful app. Fast Studio by Sticker Mule, fast free online design tool.
The other day, I had a great idea for a new sticker. So I asked our design team for help. Dave, can you design something for me?
Nah, sorry, Benny.
Hey Gustavo, ¿me puedes saludar con un diseño?
Lo siento, Vinny, ahora no puedo.
Francesca, mi puoi aiutare con un design?
Scusa Vinny, ma sono occupata.
So I had to design it myself. Luckily, there's Studio by Sticker Mule, a fast and free tool for anyone to make their own design. You can start from scratch or use one or many templates. Within minutes, I created this beautiful graphic. Now everybody comes to me for design help,
Vinny,
Vinny,
mi puoi
can you help me with
aiutare
the
con un
design?
and I just tell them to use Studio by Sticker Mule.
This is awesome. So this kind of product videos like really create impact at a big level. Like this video makes us see this platform. I think so. The video is very nice, and online design tool. I think so. Like Canva is already in this field. I just want to know that how are we different? How is Studio different from Canva? Jot form apps. I'll see it later. Like it sounds interesting. Build a startup as a solo developer. Damn. Learn how to build a startup as a solo developer. It's possible to build a powerful micro startup to pay the bills and live life on their own terms. Oh, okay. Features the best new micro startups built by solo developers. As a result, we are in a unique position to present interested about small internet startups. Founder revenue, Twitter followers. This is awesome. Build a profitable business. This is awesome. So they are bringing this set of people who are like micro scaled and working together. So this is awesome. This is mini product hunt. I would like to say that because all of these things are also there on product hunt. But product hunt yeah, it's kind of different. Okay. This is awesome. So a site. So we discovered a new site today, and I want to keep exploring it. Interesting. I'm just bug like so many people are making so many good things. Damn, take control of your non-dilutive capital. First of all, the music is pretty awesome. In this video, I really like the music. And the second, it seems like a very well researched thing, which is solving a very niche use case, and they are solving it with huge confidence. So that's one thing. Managing multiple forms of financing can get overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be that way. Now you can take control of a non-dilutive capital with FundStory. It helps at every stage from qualification to manage payments and cost of capital. Nice. This is finance management for startups. This is also a growing field, which I've been seeing since some time. Awesome. Making notarization as easy as e-sign, legally and secure. Wait a second, I just want to review it first, like on the powered by our trusted capital partners. So they have to get in touch with many startups and then like look at how are they going to do that. Yeah, awesome. Totally nice. This is nice. Very nice is the notarization.
Looking for an easier, faster, and more affordable way to notarize important documents? Then you might want to check out PandaDoc Notary.
Notarizing documents for your business is super important, but trying to do it in person can be a real pain in the neck. With PandaDoc Notary, you can now do it all remotely and electronically via a secure audio-visual session. Here's what it'll look like. To get started, select the PandaDoc document that you want to work with. Then, add the participants you want to invite. When your session is now ready, your participants can join and select their preferred camera and microphone settings. Next, each participant enters personal information and answers a few knowledge-based authentication questions inside of a secure portal. After that, they will complete an identity verification process by uploading a verified government ID. Rest assured that all of your information is safe because PandaDoc Notary is SOC2 and HIPAA compliant. Finally, the live session will commence and you can see and hear the participants right alongside the document. Pretty cool, right? Well, together you can now review, discuss, and sign the document. Afterwards, both the notarized documents and a recording of the session will become available for download inside of your electronic journal. And that's it. So, whether you need to notarize one document every so often, or you need to do it on a regular basis, PandaDoc Notary is built to provide the most efficient and convenient notary experience for everyone, from wherever they're located. If you're still hesitant about remote online notarization, just know this product is already being used by thousands of businesses in estate planning, financial lending, banking, and real estate. But we know there's even more use cases than those ones I just listed. So with PandaDoc, you can sign and notarize all in one fell swoop. It's time to deliver a smooth notary experience that spares everyone from having to meet in person. Go ahead and talk with a PandaDoc Notary expert today and
This is awesome. So it connects one person with some kind of law or something like that, I think so. This can be very useful. A self-organized truth of, but like I feel like in this application, like these notarization apps like DocuSign or something, if they get integrated with just a Google Meet call, then how are they going to do that? Like I think so. It is this solution mixes both of these things. Like one is DocuSign or something like that, and other thing is a meeting tool. I think so. It is just a amalgamation of the two. And people might be able to do that without this tool, so how are you going to retain customers? So yeah, that's one thing. A self-organized source of truth for your docs. Folders by Isel.
Hey everyone, my name is Amog. And look, we've all tried to organize our docs into Google Drive folders, Notion workspaces, and you name it. But at the end of the day, either you or your teammate ends up forgetting to add that one doc to that one place. And it's just, really hard to keep these folders up to date and things end up being messy. And that's sort of where we're hoping Easel can come in. Now, as a reminder, Easel filters your browser history to bring all the docs that you have across apps right here in your new tab. So you can filter by the app, search for it and so on, and find what you need to get on with your work. The cool thing about Easel is, of course, it works with any app inside the browser, including your company internal tool and so on. And you don't need to actually log into any of these apps. You just install Easel and everything just kind of works. Now, we're really excited to be announcing that Easel will also automatically organize your docs into folders. You can see over here, I've got a Project X folder that I've made with all my Project X docs. That's pretty neat. I can share that with my teammate and so on. The coolest thing about these folders is that Easel will organize docs into folders automatically. So to start, Easel will suggest folders for me to make. You can see over here, Acme is a folder being suggested for my Acme docs over here. And Easel will also update folders as I work automatically. Let's say I make a new Project X document over here. Google Docs new, Project X pitch. Now, the cool thing here is that I don't need to remember to add this new doc to that Project X folder. Easel will just do that for me. You can see over here, pages added to Project X. It's pretty neat. How's that working? Well, basically, there are certain rules that you can configure for the project. So over here, I configured a rule for when the title contains Project X docs to be pushed to this folder. But of course, you can configure this to your heart's pleasure and undo docs as they're added, etc. Cool. The last thing I just want to point out is that teammates can follow folders as well. So let's say you want to, you've got a teammate who wants to stay on top of what's going on in Project X, new docs that are added, and so on. They can simply follow this folder, and you can both keep going on with the rest of your stuff. So let's switch Chrome profiles here. Let's say this is another Chrome profile. This is a teammate that's following this Project X folder over here. The cool thing here is that in their easel, in just a second over here, you'll see this new doc that we've just made.
Awesome. I think so. This is a nice tool, but I think so. You have to write custom rules for like making it into one folder. So that might be a problem. But other than that, I think so. This is a very good tool. Customize, like nobody wants to write these rules basically. So, but if they can embed some machine learning NLP in that, I think so. This will go a long way. Get Instagram hashtag that work from our AI for free. Okay, nice. Generate trendy Instagram hashtags in seconds. Oh, nice. Awesome. Today's products are like very good. Stack Overflow, Survival Kit. Save your data from being trashed. Dev stories. I'm sorry, like I don't exactly understand what's this dev story. Know your dev story online with more your data is used forever. Nice. This is awesome. I will use this. This is Savior. An elegant no-code NFT website builder.
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm one of the co-founders here at Gemmy, and today we are so incredibly excited to launch our NFT website builder to the Product Hunt community. You can think of our product like Squarespace for NFTs. We allow you to build a beautiful custom website or gallery for your NFTs in a matter of minutes, as well as so.
Nice. Can I just have some? Awesome. But I'm not much into NFT space, and I should get into, like, these products are getting so much traction. Never worry about reverting a schema change again. Okay. Planet scale rewind.
Hello, I my name. Hello, Cammy.
I think so. This is nice. So it is a robot. What are they doing? Awesome. This ad is also good. Awesome, man. I think the video is getting pretty extended today. What's the task tracker for remote team and complete data tanks faster with the AI? And why are there so many good apps today? Oh, annotator. Nice. AI guided. This is awesome. I think so. We have reviewed many products today. So some of the products which caught my eye were Never Install, and then we have Summary and Microfounder. So I would totally recommend you guys to look at these apps, and we had other apps also which are also nice. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll meet again tomorrow.